Welcome back to Project Zomboid. As usual, we're starting in a game other than my Shonda game. This is the game that I call Motel Kentucky because we have settled in the motel in Muldra, the large motel in Muldra. We have actually we've used walls to fortify this entire place. This whole area here is secure from zombies. I've boarded up every window, though I could probably do a slightly better job of it. I've got, this archway over here blocked off. I've got the main entrance blocked off. Eventually, I would like to get my carpentry skill up high enough that I can build double doors and bring vehicles inside here. I've actually been thinking about maybe trying to build like a little garage out here where I can work on vehicles in the meantime while I'm building up my carpentry skill. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. The reason I came to Miriam's game is because I wanted to show you something. It's a rainstorm right now. It's actually been a drought for the past while. I've made a habit lately of taking Miriam from the motel up here all the way down here to collect water every few days from this lake, and also to go fishing, and we got some traps placed and stuff like that. And that's been working because, man, it just didn't rain for weeks. But in the meantime, I did build these rain collectors up here, which, historically, I've made a habit of trying to build rain collectors right outside my kitchen so I can go out and get water whenever I need it, bring it back into the kitchen and use it to cook, and use it to, or boil it so that I can use it to fill my water bottles. But there's actually, it's not that easy to discover this feature on your own if somebody doesn't tell you about it, but there's actually another feature that lets you use these in a more efficient way. So I've got these on the roof over here. And specifically, these two in the middle are just extras. It's this one and this one that matter the most, and I'll show you why. Because down here, we've got the motel kitchen. This is sort of where you have your, continental breakfast out here. I've destroyed all the furniture to raise my carpentry skill. But here in the kitchen, directly below those two water barrels, we've got these two sinks. Now, the water has been off in Muldra for ages. It's the middle of October right now. And so the water's been off for ages, since summer. But these sinks work. I can wash myself in this sink. If I want to, I can fill my water bottle in this sink. And you can see, this sink says it's got 160 units of water available to it. And so where's that water coming from? Each of these sinks is plumbed up to one of those water containers. And I think there's some kind of assumption that there is filtration that's going on in the plumbing. So I can go over here, I can drink from this sink. And meanwhile, the rain upstairs is just filling this back up again. So I just drank from the sink, and it's already filling up with water. You can see, I'll look at it again. Or I'll look at it again. There you go. It's already filled up with water again. So while it's raining, these things just basically have infinite water. And then when the rain stops, they've got 160 units of water. And eventually, when I get the ability to build a round water barrel, I can raise that capacity even more. And so this is now the ultimate kitchen. Not only do I have all the pots in the world, which I've been just collecting from various houses around town, but I'm going to eat this stew with lard real quick because my character's hungry. My character's exhausted because I've been chopping trees down all day, trying to prepare to sort of build a garage where I can build up her mechanical skill. She doesn't have any mechanical skill, partly because I have not found a level 1 mechanics textbook, and so it just always feels inefficient for me to be trying to do mechanical stuff and build up those skills. But yeah, so this is now the ultimate kitchen. I don't need to leave the kitchen in order to get supplies. I mean, obviously I do need to bring food in from the outside, but I've got, vegetables growing out in the backyard. I've got, again, I've been building up my fishing skill, and I've got traps out here to get meat. So if I just, take occasional trips, keep growing things in the garden, I've got my needs taken care of here. And so now I can think about more ambitious stuff like building up my mechanical skill and trying to get fancy cars, that sort of thing. We are climbing Maslow's hierarchy through the convenience of indoor plumbing. So I was pretty excited about that. So I kind of wanted to share that with you guys. And actually, this might be something we could pull off with Shonda. So let's go load into our usual save. Check out what Shonda's doing. Now, Shonda is in the middle of something right now. She just cleared out an entire apartment complex with the ambition of taking all of their canned goods, because she is running low on canned goods. And so we already have that ambition, but I kind of want to look at the possibilities at her base and see if we can set up a very similar rain barrel situation to sort of feed water into her sink. Red Cord says, how does zombie respawning work? Does the game somehow know that you've secured this area so nothing will respawn inside? So, Red Cord, I suspect that the game could easily respawn zombies in a place that I've already secured. In fact, oh wait, it's nighttime. Let's go to sleep. I'm pretty sure it's entirely possible for zombies to show up in that place again. I think that now I don't know how it works under the hood at all, so everything I've got is a guess. What I've observed is that it does feel like zombies can show up in buildings that I've cleared. They definitely can show up in neighborhoods that I've cleared. Ooh, it's foggy. Well, I'll be mostly indoors, so maybe that's fine. But they can definitely show up in neighborhoods that I've cleared. And so I have it in my head that if like a building is secure, that like if all the doors are locked and all the windows are closed and everything, that under those conditions, it's likely that maybe zombies don't spawn in those places. Unfortunately, the apartment complex, that's not the case. The zombies broke through so many doors there, it's impossible to secure that place. And so I think there's always going to be a chance of zombies spawning inside. But I think zombies respawn slowly. So I think I'm going to go in with the expectation there might be zombies that I have to fight in that apartment complex, but on a much smaller scale than we've seen before. So, okay, so I do have... Shonda does have the carpentry skill to build rain collection barrels. She's already built one right here, and she's been using it. And she's also been supplementing, like, by leaving... Like, if it's been rainy, she wants to leave her pots outside to let them gather water themselves. And it's only when it hasn't rained for a while, and she's exhausted her pots of water, that she's going to come over here... Whoa, car backfired? What was that? Anyway, she'll come back here and use a rain barrel. Wait, where did I... Real quick. How's our generator? It's at 80% condition and 19% fuel. Okay, you know what? Let's maintain our generator real quick. Hearing an explosion just gave me nightmares. I forgot. Where do I keep my fuel? I think I keep it... it's up here. Okay, let's grab one of these. And let's also grab some scrap electronics. There it is. I don't know how much scrap electronics we need, so we're going to grab all of it. And then we're going to go out here and we're going to maintain our generator. So for those of you who have not watched this series very much, the reason why... No, wait, fill water bottle with stuff from the... What? Oh, it thinks I'm clicking on a puddle. That's why it's offering me these options. No. We're filling the generator with gas. I thought it was saying that I could fill my water bottle with gasoline from the generator. I was like, what? And then let's do fixed generator. It was at 80% before. We got a bunch of scrap electronics in our inventory. And I think we're just using as many scrap electronics as it takes to get the generator up to 100%. So you can see the scrap electronics are ticking down until... we fill it up, and now we check the generator status, and it's at 100%. It's got 99% fuel, and we want to turn it on. So, yeah, so a gas can fills a generator up 80%, and I believe that a bottle of gas fills it up 10%, so, or it might be 20%. So either way, what I usually do is I just wait till it gets just under 20%, then I fill it up again. It keeps me from, having ending up with a sort of a half-filled gas can, that sort of thing. Okay. Where did I... Oh, the gas can's right here. Put in container. Okay, I'm usually disinclined to go out scavenging when it's foggy, just because it's harder to notice zombies sneaking up on me. So maybe this is actually a good day to try to see if we can solve our rain and sink problem. Oh, hey! It looks like somebody just officially... Oh, awesome Twitch dude just officially redeemed the channel point reward, which is adding a name to State of Decay 2. So, see here, this is awesome Twitch. I'm taking a note here so I don't forget. So, awesome Twitch dude wants to nickname Clickbaiter, the first name Sunny and the last name Sanchez. Yeah, I think Sanchez probably is already in the game, so I don't need to add that one. Sunny as a... As just a given name, yeah, I could add that, and I can make Clickbaiter a potential nickname for that. Absolutely, that works just fine. So yeah, congratulations on building up all those channel points, and I'm happy to do that for you. Okay, anyway, Okay, so Melitor said that noise, that explosion, was a random gunshot. It's an event that redistributes zombies. So yeah, I was vaguely aware that was kind of a thing. The reason why it panicked me was because the last time my generator exploded, in fact, I think both times my generator exploded, I heard the sound and thought it was a random gunshot, and so I now resist I sort of naturally resist the temptation to interpret those as random gunshots, and I first think, is it possible that my generator just exploded? Because it's really important for me to get that right. All right, so let me just I am going to drop my crowbar on the ground. Let's grab my axe. And let's go chop some trees down. Because, and let's see, do I have my... I've got my saw. Do I have anything in here that I don't need? I guess I'm hungry. Let's eat some of this. Let's eat the rest of this stir fry. Oh, I guess I could lose these scrap electronics. All right, so we'll place this griddle pan on the table, and then let's go drop off anything else that I don't need, because I'm going to be trying to carry back some planks. So let's drop off this. I've got 4 garbage bags collected, which is good because I'm going to need those whenever I do try to build my my new rain barrel. And actually, so what am I going to need? Let's see. So here's what I think I'll be able to do. I can't prove that I can do this, but I'm going to try it. But where am I going? Hello, learn to walk. I think what I want to do is build a floor out here. Oh, it's red. I can't. Why can't I? It's not telling me why I can't. It could be because... Is this window closed? Well, what if I open the window? Can I build one then? And I understand if I can't. Yeah, it still looks red. I can't. Okay, so... All right, I can't do this right now. Because what I was thinking was, I could build a wooden floor right out here, which is right above the other sink. Because basically, there's a 3x3 grid above a sink, on the floor above a sink, that you can use to install a rain barrel and have and be able to plumb down into it. And so if I built it just barely outside, right above this, I could plumb it. But I was thinking maybe I could just use the window as my sort of way to pass back and forth between the two. And I could do that if the floor already existed up there. But I think that I actually might need a sledgehammer to smash through that wall in order to pull that off, in order to actually do the construction. And unfortunately, Shonda... I don't think Shonda has a sledgehammer. I'm looking around here at all the places where I keep stuff, and none of these places seems to have a sledgehammer. So, okay, so I think I cannot actually do this right now. I can't actually build this yet until I find a sledgehammer. But that gives me a goal, right? That gives me something that I can look for, which is... which is a sledgehammer. Fallstar asked what kind of roof do I have over the garage? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by the garage. Like, if I go over... Hi. I don't think I have a garage. This house has definitely got a pitched roof, which I couldn't build anything on top of, I don't think. But this area in the back, it doesn't have a roof over it at all. So I should be able to build... Yeah, this is not a garage. This is just a yard. So it's got open sky above it. So that's why this rain barrel is able to work. Is because it's got open sky above it. So if I put one just next to it and above it, that should work too. And I'll have both of them to use as backups for each other. But I'm already hungry again. So let's see. Okay, so we're short on food. So, okay. I'm going to open this bolognese. I'm going to bring another one with me just in case. No, I am there to gather food specifically. If I don't find food while I'm out, I'm an absolute failure. So let's eat this bolognese to fill our tummies. let's refresh our water. We'll also be able to refresh water while we're there. And then let's actually... What do we have in the way of, like, bags? So it makes it easier to carry a bunch of food around if we've got... Okay, we've got a bunch of garbage bags. Actually, you know what? I already have garbage bags that I was planning on using to make a... Yeah, so we've got garbage bags. So we can use that to sort of organize and transport the sheer amount of food we're going after. So let's go after this food. It's foggy, but we're going to be spending most of our time indoors, so hopefully that'll be fine. Oh, okay, so here's a suggestion from Malator. He says that when you see a place where people have been working, like around a manhole or something, like one of those like staged places in the world, that's often a place where you can find a sledgehammer. Well, that, you know what that makes me want to do? That what makes me want to take the long way. I'm going to take the long way around to my destination just to see if I see something like that. I probably won't, especially because it's foggy, so my ability to see things far away is going to be pretty limited. But, I mean, Shonda has found crazier things faster under dumber circumstances than that, so who knows? Oh, we got some zombie friends. But we're just ignoring these ones. They're not really in our way. We can peacefully coexist to a limited extent. All right, so haven't seen any staged events. Oh, we got an accident over here. Oh, but not a staged workman event. So no, we're not going to worry about that. I did not mean to start backing in that direction. I meant to back the other direction. It is. I get weirdly turned around sometimes when I'm driving cars in this game. Theoretically, I do know how to reorient my brain to make this kind of thing work, but for some reason, just now and then, especially when I'm backing up, I'll just hit the wrong direction. I'll go looping around in a strange way that no one would do intentionally. Okay, there's a fair number of zombies in this neighborhood still. And now I'm just going to be dragging them up to where I am. Smart move, guy. They're all noticing me. They're all following me. Hopefully they won't get that far, or if they do, I'll be ready for them. But up closer to the apartment complex, I think I would have cleared them out a little bit more. So even if they followed me up that road, I think they won't necessarily take this jog over here. Okay, so we didn't happen to see anything like that. But, you know, hey, it was worth a try. We can keep looking in the future. For right now, though, we are at our destination. So right now, we are not going to take anything for granted. We are going to assume there might still be zombies in there. Oh, we also brought a food bag. Cool. We're going to assume there might easily be zombies up here. We're not going to assume that we're safe. And I think we're going to start at the top and work our way down, because I just feel like, I don't know. If a place is going to get suddenly reinfested, it's the bottom. And I don't want to, I don't know. For some reason, I feel more comfortable starting at the place that is likely to have the least zombies and working my way down to the place that is likely to get sort of restocked with zombies. And I just feel like at the end of that, the whole place is going to be empty. and I'll feel, I don't know, confident that I've done a good job, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's start at one end of the building over here, after having sort of run down the entire building and made sure. Wait, did I never clear this room? Okay, so I don't actually want... I shouldn't have brought this axe. I got the axe because I was going to get some planks so that I could build a water collector. I forgot to swap it out again for the crowbar. I mean, definitely if this place was still crowded with zombies, I would want the crowbar, because you want something that's going to last a long time. And that's the main advantage of the crowbar, among others, is the fact that it is it is very, very resilient. Okay, so our job in each of these places, let's equip this garbage bag as secondary, and let's just fill this garbage bag with food. So what food do we have here? Not much, though. Actually, I'm not sure if I've got... Do I have a spatula? I might. Spatulas are useful. I'm going to grab a spatula. You can make pancakes and things with those. Rotten food. You know what? I mean, valuable for compost. It's not bad to have rotten food. But that feels like a separate run for me. That's not my problem right now. Okay, so things like duct tape. I don't think hammers are so thick on the ground. I don't worry about... Ooh! Okay, yes, we're taking this. Actually, part of me wants to keep that on my back instead of the axe. Yeah, so stuff that isn't food. Holy crap, a crowbar? What? This place is great. What? Okay, I'm putting this in the back. What the heck? Nothing in the toolbox, but it's useful for organization. I'm going to leave the screwdriver, but did I just find true freaking crowbars? How does that work? Okay, well, actually, I should probably just wear this crowbar. I mean, I wanted a crowbar anyway, so might as well keep that crowbar on and then stick the axe. Okay, I was not expecting to find so many valuable things up here that I actually would, like, prioritize it over the food. Let's toss my tin can in here while I'm here. That was cool. So I'm going to close the doors of these places while I complete them. Okay, so my character is already overloaded. This garbage bag, how full is it? It's not even very full. It's just my backpack is completely full. Okay, so let's drop this garbage. Like, I feel like... Actually, okay, here's what I want to do. I'm going to run to the middle of this place. I'm going to drop a bag for all of the non-food things that I find that are incredibly valuable. We're going to... The thing that I've labeled food bag is going to be my non-food bag. Let's rename this thing. Let's call it my gear bag. Because I want to be able to keep collecting stuff, but I don't want to... Yeah, so, okay, so let's put in this gear bag. Let's put this shotgun in there. Yeah, Ming is suggesting that you could also set up a loot box outside of a large building to sort of like, you know, to pour stuff into that rather than, you know, yeah, basically so you could sort of pile it up there before figuring out how you're going to get it all home. That's basically what I'm doing. The main difference just being that, oh wait, where's my, oh, I dropped the garbage bag. That's right. The garbage bag also had I put a crowbar in there too, didn't I? I just realized. The problem is this building is actually so big that going outside is a hardship. So I'm just going to grab these things. And you know what? My expectation actually is, and this is, you know, this could be a faulty expectation. My expectation is that if I run into a zombie, it'll be like a solitary zombie. So I think I might not even actually need the crowbar that's on my back. So I think I'm actually going to drop that crowbar in here too. I'm going to try to, like, basically leave myself as unencumbered as possible so it's easier for me to carry more without having to drop things off. How much space do I have left in this thing? About 3 pounds. Okay, so that thing is already almost full. I'm assuming the rest of these buildings are not going to have this much going on. I mean, the rest of these rooms aren't going to have this much going on. Okay, so now I'm back, ready to pick this sucker up. I only got 20 cans of food, but everything else is amazing. I'm already getting hungry, too, so let's find something we can eat. So let's... The beans, the peaches, vegetable soup. That's a nice one to just sort of eat while you're out there scavenging. So let's... I brought my can opener so that I can just eat, just open up whatever canned food I find. And then let's just drink the heck out of this. Another good thing about soup is that it satisfies your thirst need at the same time as your hunger. Aries says, I was thinking one could make a notebook with a list of containers, each assigned a category. Yeah, so I mean, like, trying to figure out... One of the challenging things about the fact that I can't stop myself from playing multiple games of this simultaneously in parallel to like try out different ideas and different strategies and things like that. Because of that, it's actually really difficult for me to remember what I have and have not done in what plates. Does Shonda have a saucepan? I think she probably does, but I can't remember for sure if she does. So I'm going to carry a saucepan. And that's the problem. Like remembering what my organization is like in each of these places. Ooh, boots. Do we have what situation are boots in? Ooh, our boots are kind of damaged actually. You know what? These aren't military boots, but they're undamaged boots. I think I'm just gonna swap out my boots. Here, I'll leave these here for the next person. And we've got. Okay, I'm not gonna grab every single toolbox we find. I've already got a saw. Like, and I'm sure I'm going to see a million more. I've already got flashlights. Like, I need to start, like... I've got this habit of just vacuuming up every single thing that I see when I'm scavenging. A freaking another crowbar? What? Who are these people? Are they all just constantly breaking into each other's houses? Is that what this is? I think I've already got a needle, so I don't need this sewing kit. Do I need rope? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, it like, you all saw, like when I came back to Shonda a while after, a gun case with, okay, it doesn't actually have a gun in it, but it's got ammo in it. Box of 308 rounds. We'll take that. Ooh, fanny pack. Ooh, yes! This is Shonda's first fanny pack. I rely so heavily on fanny packs for organization. But like I was saying, like I forgot where she kept everything in her house while I was between, characters. And that's really, really easy to do. So yeah, let's put sterilized rags and alcohol wipes. Can I fit the can opener in there? No, I can't. But I keep my bandages in there. Oh, my pen would be good. My shopping list. My shopping list doesn't fit? What? Okay, that's silliness. Let's take out one sterilized rag and get our shopping list in there. Basically, I like to use fanny packs to contain all the stuff that I want to carry with me all the time. But that would be distracting to try to like pay attention to while I'm clearing things in and out of my backpack. Like I come home, oh, there's a rifle in here. What the heck? Like I come home after a scavenging run, and I've got a bunch of stuff in my backpack, and I want to empty it all out. I don't want there to be a lot of okay, good, whatever. I'll ignore this stuff. Oh my gosh, these people are armed to the teeth. Who are these people? I'm just... Okay, I guess we'll use this school bag to carry these rifles and their ammo. So what I'm going to have is just a big pile of bags to take home. So I keep trying to make points and things, but then I just get distracted by how completely well armed the people in these apartments were. Why are they dead? I feel like they should have made a better showing against the zombies. Okay, so what else can I stick in this school bag? I mean, I think you can pile up... Okay, the saucepan. Saucepan goes in the school bag. My other crowbar goes in the school bag. I think then it'll be full enough. Even that, no, I can still put more crap in there. I don't know, doorknobs and crap? Let's put those in there. The duct tape seems like it's fairly light, and there'll probably be a big stack of it. So, same with the electrical wire. So I'll hold on to those. But yeah, let's drop this. And then let's keep equipping this garbage bag. All right. Holy cow. Oh, so sorry I missed this, Orthouse. When Orthouse came in, he actually got really worried that Shonda had died because I was playing another character. But no, that's just... if you often arrive later to my Zomboid streams, you wouldn't know this. But yeah, I often start my streams in a different save to show you something that I've done or that I've learned in this other save. And then we come back to Shonda. And so that's just what we did this time. Empty bowl, Oh, the thing I was saying before is I need to start learning to be more judicious in by scavenging, just because I tend to just vacuum up so many things. I end up like stuff that is valuable but resilient, stuff that lasts a while. I end up with so much of it that it becomes unwieldy. Like I just can't even, like, the sheer number of hammers and screwdrivers I have in some of my other saves. It's silliness. Because you find them everywhere, and they're valuable, but, you know, you don't run out of them real fast. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got another gun case. Military boots, probably slightly better than my current non-military boots, I'm betting. I'll swap that out. Let me just stick this in my bag. All right. Like, how many guns do I need? Really? Like, seriously. I don't need this many guns. Just another shotgun. All right, let's wear this on my back for now, I guess. All right, and then did I already go in here? There's a hammer in here. There's a briefcase, nothing in it. Baseball bat. Actually kind of valuable because you can turn it into a spiked baseball bat, which is very effective at killing zombies. More duct. Oh my gosh. This is like the home of duct tape. I don't know what my leather jacket situation is. Let me grab one leather jacket in case I can, you know, I need a replacement for the one that I've got on eventually. Okay. So I forgot. I'm closing the doors of the ones that I've cleared so I can remember. It's already getting on towards 6 o'clock at night. We've not even done one wing of this place. Okay, so. How much does a shotgun weigh? A shotgun, 2.8. I can probably... Nope, can't quite. What happens if I take the duct tape out? And the spatula. Can it fit? Nope. What if I take out the toolbox? Will it fit? Yes! Okay, and then maybe I should put down the toolbox. I'm just gathering so much garbage here. Okay, so the toolbox will contain the scads and scads of duct tape I've been collecting, the electrical wire, and the rope. This school bag, it's also got rope. It's going to go in the toolbox. Can I fit a baseball bat in there? Oh, wait, no, in the school bag? Yes, I can. Okay. And I guess I need to... This duffel bag is pretty full, right? Yeah, so I'm going to drop another duffel bag that I just found over here. I'm going to stick my leather jacket in it, at least. Okay, come on. We gotta at least finish this wing, right? Okay, I guess closing doors isn't a good sign you complete an area when some of the doors are forcibly open. Ooh, do I have a roasting pan? Again, I don't know if I do. We're gonna grab one just in case. Holy cow! Look at that! That's the freaking jackpot that is. All right. How are we doing? We're almost full with this garbage bag. What other weird garbage do we have to collect here? A battery. Sure. Valuable. What else is there? Some water. Let's have a drink. Fill our bottle. Out of the toilet, of course. Where all good people get their water. Another toolbox. Not going to worry about it. Another battery. Why not? But I got to learn how to leave stuff. Got to learn how to leave stuff. Over here. I haven't been over here yet, right? Seriously. There is, like, I'm worried about, like, what was the crime like in this apartment complex that everybody felt like they had to go armed? Okay, I got my shotgun shells, I guess. Holy cow! This person has 2 gun cases in their bedroom, but both of them just have ammo in the... What, do they... Maybe they just rent a gun down at the range. They don't own their own gun, but they just keep a bunch of ammo around, I guess. Let's see here. Oh, more military desert boots. We're good. We're good on boots. So I'm not actually sure the context of what you're saying. You said one of each type of gun: handgun, rifle, shotgun, and automatic. Are you saying that that's what a person should collect? Oh, Malitor says they had the gun on them when they died, I guess. That's a much better story explaining that, honestly. Is that, yeah, they were trying to use the gun. They left some ammo at home expecting to come back. But, yeah, they actually used the gun. That makes a lot of sense. So where did I stick the saucepan? Was that over here? In the... Yeah, saucepan is here. I guess I'll stick my roasting pan and my spatula... I shouldn't have brought this mouse trap. I wasn't thinking. The spatula in here. Can we fit more shotgun shells in here? Looks like yes. Can we fit more 308 rounds in here? Not quite, but we've got the saucepan, which probably belongs in a different container anyway. I'm trying to be as organized as possible about this because I feel like this is going to make it easier once I get home to distribute everything to useful places. Okay, it's getting late. Let's see what these folks had in their cabinets. Okay, bunch of this. Okay, oh, bolognese. Bolognese is one of the best canned foods for filling your tummy. So let's open it. And we just filled our trash bag. So weirdly, like my goal was to fill this trash bag with food. And weirdly, we ended up filling a lot more bags and exhausting ourselves. So this is going to be my next snack. All right, so trash bag is full. Let's drop it right there. And so now we're not overloaded anymore. Is there anything else in my duffel bag that I want to drop off? Not right this second. I mean, I guess... whatever. Okay, so I'm exhausted now from carrying this stuff around. It's getting late. I'm feeling like... Let's finish examining this place. Another fanny pack! Okay, I'm going to wear this one on the back. So you can wear 2 fanny packs in this game, which is something I didn't realize for a long time. And so I'm going to put my garden saw in the second one. Keep it out of, this area. And I guess I'm going to put my pen and my shopping list in there too, so I can keep all of my sterilized rags in one place. And this sheet rope is actually... am I really going to use this sheet rope? You know what? As soon as I decide I'm not going to use it, that's when I'm going to need it. So, anyway, we've got another gun case. This place really is a bonanza. Oh, it's an empty gun case. Well, fine. Oh, but here's their M14 rifle. All right. And a satchel. I mean, why not? Let's put the 308 rounds in there. I knew I'd be able to get a lot of food here. I did not expect the sheer amount of other stuff that was going to be available in this place. This is kind of nuts. Ooh, a doll. Briefcase, nothing in it. Not going to worry about it. What about in here? Another satchel. Why not? A fedora. Worry about that later. Flip-flops. Nice. What is my gloves situation right now? What kind of gloves do I have on? Do I have 0 gloves on? I have 0 gloves on. Well, let's obviously wear these gloves. That's a pretty important thing to... What am I going to do with all these guns? I don't have a double-barrel shotgun yet. fine. This is just silliness. Okay, so can I just fill this duffel bag exclusively with shotguns? Like, that feels like that might need to be my strategy here. Okay, so I'm going to put this satchel down. I'm going to put this satchel down. This one's got the 308 rounds in it, which I think I've been trying to keep in here. Let's get the door. Let's get the hinges into the toolbox. Can we put the box with 308 rounds in here? Yes. Like things with like. Okay. The crowbars. I don't know. They're going in the gun case. Whatever. One of them is going in the gun case. And then the gun case is going to dump its shotgun shells in there. I want to fit another crossbow in. I mean crossbow. Another crowbar in. Why did I say crossbow? There's a big difference between a crowbar and a crossbow. Okay. Yes. I have a shotgun bag. And then I'm guessing my crowbars will probably fit in the other duffel with the roasting pan and stuff. Put that one in there. And where'd the other one go? I put it here. Oh, will the axe also fit? Yes, it will. Okay, so this bag here, this is not my gear bag. This is now my shotgun bag. Just containing shotguns. That's all it's for. So, yeah, so let's see here. We've got a conversation going about weapons and equipment in the chat. I'm going to look at that in just a second. Okay, this gun case. I'm going to drop it out here. What else can I drop to make myself less overloaded? What's in my bag? Wait, what am I carrying? Oh, I'm carrying an M14 rifle that I haven't found a place to put. I'm betting... Oh, there's room in here. Can I fit... Oh, I can fit the M14 rifle in there. Okay. That's what we're doing then. Okay. I think we've cleared out this area, right? Did we actually go through the kitchen? Yes, it looks like we did. All right, so it's getting dark. I think the next room we go into... Oh, hello. Box of screws, sure. I think we need to go and sleep in one of these rooms. Let's go to one that has a working door. And then, honestly, like, we just got so much stuff. I don't know if we need to do this. I mean, this entire building would take ages. And maybe that's something that I should just do off camera. Am I hungry? Nope. Okay, let's sleep. My character's sad and bored. Wait, hold on. I have been ignoring... There's another freaking shotgun in here. I can't. I can't bring home another shotgun. I just can't. I'm sorry, Mr. Shotgun. I'm leaving you here. I can't do it. Somebody's got to have like a comic book or something by their bed. Because, yeah, my character is sad. I don't want her to be sad. I like Shonda. Shonda's cool. I know I've seen comic books and ignored them. Ooh, battery and rope. Why not? Okay, this place didn't have one. But really, I want to give her some reading material tonight before we go to bed. Maybe there was something down here. And then once we're ready to go to bed, I'll stop and I'll read some stuff in the chat. The chat has been talking about, like, selecting weapons and things like that. I do want to look into that, see what people are saying. Character's getting sweaty. I keep finding things that I missed last time. So I have been really, really shy with the use of duct tape historically, because it seemed like I didn't find it very often, and it was very precious. It's used primarily to, like, maintain weapons and things, or to construct weapons like spears. And so I'm very cautious with it. I don't really use it very much because it's so dear. But apparently, this is the place you get duct tape. Like, this is it. This is where duct tape lives. And you can totally come here and get more duct tape. Like, I thought I'd already searched all these places, but I hadn't, because there's still duct tape here. It's amazing. Okay, I'm not finding what I'm looking for. So I'm going to look in one more bedroom, and then I'm just going to sleep. And maybe we're just going to head home to try to make ourselves happier. Because this scavenging run has been... Oh, if I had a CD player, I could use that. More duct tape. And a machete. Actually, I should have put that on my back. What the absolute crap. Aritrich says, obviously there's a respawn for duct tape. I mean, it feels that way, doesn't it? Okay. We're going to sleep, and then we're going to pause in the morning, and I'm going to catch up with the chat, because the chat said a lot of probably interesting stuff that I have not responded to. So let's... and they're talking about weapons and weapon choice. I have done very little shooting in this game, though now that I've got this, like, surplus of guns, I mean, it feels like I should absolutely be... Okay, so let's pause the game. I should absolutely start using some guns now. I've got so many of them. I've got so much ammo built up. I should start putting it to use and make Shonda a good shot. Maybe that's something I'll do in a future episode. Just focus on learning how to shoot. Okay, so Ming is talking about the kinds of guns that they use. Their handgun is the M9 pistol with a silencer on it, which I have not found a silencer attachment so far in the game. I don't know if there's particular places you need to go to find them. I've found scopes, but that's pretty much the only attachment I've found. They say that the shotgun is loud, but it's great at crowd control because you can hit multiple enemies with it at once. And actually, what I've heard is that it's really good at building up your skills because each enemy you damage, and the amount of damage you do has a lot to do with how your experience builds. Because a shotgun hits multiple zombies and does heavy damage to all of them. It's a really good one when you're first starting out trying to build up your aim skills. So that might be where I start. Since I've got so many freaking shotguns, I might unload them all, bring a bunch of ammo with me, and just go shotgunning zombies. Making a homemade silencer is not hard to collect the needed materials. I wasn't aware there was a way to craft suppressors. Is that something you get from a mod, or is that something in the game that I just haven't discovered yet? Let's see here. So Radith Court is wondering, like, maybe this is a video game thing. Like, the fact that I'm finding so much loot in this apartment complex. Maybe he's saying that, like, rather that because the apartment complex was so dangerous, because Shonda really had to risk her life in order to come up here and do this stuff, that meant that the loot needs to be good. And so maybe they could have juiced the loot in this place a little bit in order to make it worthwhile. I could see that. I could also, technically, people who live in an apartment don't need any less stuff to live than people who live in houses. It's not crazy for it to be like a very densely packed set of gear. It's the fact that they all seem to have very similar stuff. It might also be just a logistical thing. Like, they've got a very small team building this game. I imagine that whoever decided, I'm going to put an apartment building in March Ridge, probably got into actually stocking the apartment, and they probably were like, oh my gosh, there's so many rooms here. They started copying and pasting the loot tables. That could also be an explanation, that rather than trying to make each apartment special and unique, they're just like, I'm making an entire town. I can't spend the entire time I would spend on this town on this one apartment building. And they probably had to start just, filling stuff in that way. So Ming says that the suppressor can be found at a gun store and at police station locations. So I've only raided one police station in my entire time playing the game because I didn't realize where it was. And I can show you where it is. It was in one of my other games that I raided it. It was here. This building right here in Muldra is a police station. And so maybe before I do my, I should do an episode where I'm just learning about guns and practicing with guns. Maybe before I do that, maybe I should take a run to the police station and see if I can find any interesting equipment there. Wait, that's not it. No, I'm an idiot. This is the police station. Why was I looking at another place? That's a police station. Grr. Okay, I'm going to put a little, hey, idiot, police station. Don't think it's over here. This is a church. That's a church. That's the apartment for the pastor or whatever behind the church. This is the police station. Anyway, whatever. I lied. I lied on my stream. You all saw it. Or, hey, is there a garbage can bag in here? Ooh, I didn't even need to bring my own garbage bags. There's plenty of garbage bags in here. Okay, it's the morning. I'm hungry, but I've got my can of vegetable soup. So I'm going to open that. I am also just miserably bored. So, basically, if I had all the time in the world on my hands, I could spend days just raiding this place. I kind of like the fact that Shonda doesn't want to do that. That Shonda's like, no. Dude, let's not do that. Okay, I didn't realize there was stuff in that satchel. Okay, so these two satchels are empty. I'm going to grab them and stuff them in another bag. Which bag has room for satchels? About equal. Let's put them in the non-shotgun bag, because that's going to be my purest shotgun bag. How much will any of these fit in each other? Like, the toolbox is only 5-something pounds. It might fit in something else, if anything else has room in it, but I don't think... Nothing else has room in it. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this in my secondary hand. I'm going to pick up this backpack in my primary hand. And I'm going to shove this toolbox in my regular inventory. Though actually, I think I've got room for it in my duffel bag. I'm going to stuff it in my duffel bag. I am hideously overloaded right now. If there are zombies around my car, I will need to hastily retreat from them and drop my stuff before I can engage. So I'm going to hope there's no zombies around my car. And if there are, I'm going to turn around and go in the opposite direction. I can't even run right now. I'm going to turn around and go in the opposite direction and try to find an occasion to drop this stuff. Oh, no. No. What? That was even before I had a chance to react. Okay, we're going to drop this. I'm going to drop this. What happened? Scratched. There's several of them. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm scratched. I'm bleeding. We got to deal with the zombies first. Luckily, I got this machete. Oh, it'll be so obnoxious. If the thing that kills Shonda isn't the massive... Like that could easily be an infection right there. I could have just gotten an infection. I should have cleared the route first. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have cleared the route first. And then come down with the bags. I should not have just come down the stairs with the bags. Of course, the thing is, I don't know if the bags actually made a difference. Like, I got bit the moment I saw that zombie. Or not bit, I got scratched. I got scratched the moment I saw that zombie. I didn't have time to move or run or react or anything. It was like, by the time the, oh, I've got all this crap in my, here, let's, by the time I even registered there was something there to react to, it was already scratching me. So I don't know. I don't know that there was much I could have done, even if I didn't have the bags on me. So I don't think I should necessarily regret that. I mean, that was not a very careful move, and so I should regret it because it wasn't a very careful move. I don't know that it actually had a negative impact. I think that same thing might have happened. Of course, if I was running down the stairs, that's the thing. I would probably have run down the stairs if I hadn't had those bags. So actually, yeah, the fact that I carried those bags down without clearing the route first, that was what got me scratched. And we're going to have to see. Okay, I've got alcohol wipes, actually. Let's try to disinfect this. Just to make, I don't think that affects the zombie plague, but at least it'll make it safer from other problems. The weird thing is the zombie was just partway up the stairs. Like if I had waited a moment longer to leave or left a moment earlier, that zombie wouldn't have been there. It would have been in a different place. So that feels like seriously weird bad luck. And let's not... Do zombies just hang out on stairs? Because that just sounds like the worst. Having a zombie just hanging out on a staircase. Yeah, Zero Skill LPB says stairs in line of sight are the worst. Like, they just... The fact that you just can't see what's on the stairs from above. In real life, of course, you can look straight down a stairwell and see everything on it. Or not everything, but a lot of things that are on it. Not here. Yeah, so like the stairwell is just dark until you're on the stairs. So, okay, so a scratch is only a 7% chance, I believe, of getting plagued. So I'm hoping what that means... Wait, I accidentally just closed the trunk. I'm hoping what that means is... I mean, the chances of me actually having just killed Shonda are really slim. Oh, hey, we've actually filled the back of this thing. We have room in the side car? Yeah, we do. Or whatever, the side... The shotgun? Shotgun seat. Wait, is this my... Oh, for a second I thought that would be my shotgun bag in the shotgun seat. That would have been perfect, but unfortunately it was not. Okay. We've made our scavenging run. And now we're going to get home and take good care of ourselves. We're going to read a book, get happy, we're going to eat well, and honestly, like, I don't see the need to come back to that place for a little while. The problem is it'll get full of zombies again. And so part of me wants to keep coming back until I've gotten everything from it, just so I never have to come back again. That would also just take so much time. And part of me is like, you know, one thing I was suggesting earlier was, you know, maybe I could just do that offline, right? But clearly, the chance of me getting accidentally infected there is actually pretty high. And the last thing I want to do is get Shonda killed off screen. Like, that feels like as a group, we've been following Shonda for so long. It feels like, I don't know, it would be really dissatisfying for Shonda to die off screen. So, okay, we've got a bunch of stuff in here, but the main thing I want to grab, I can spend time offline, you know, offloading all of this stuff, but the main thing I want to do is replenish my food supplies. The entire reason I started this whole escapade was to replenish my food supplies. So let's see, where have I been keeping what kinds of food? Because I think, okay, like dried food and stuff I've been keeping here, like ingredients, basically, for things that I can make, I've been keeping here. So let's take the stuff that gets used mostly as ingredients in other larger dishes. I'm going to put in here. So this cabinet here is for all of the canned food that I use when I'm cooking larger dishes. And then this up here is for the stuff that I just eat straight out of the can most of the time. Oh, except, okay, let's put this stuff up here at least. That sugar packet, I don't know why it's here. The dog food is garbage. If I ever have to eat dog food, I've really made a mistake. So let's pull those down. And can we get all the peaches up there? Let's see. Yes, we can. We can get the pineapple up there too. Okay, good. Yeah, honestly, like, we've filled the larder. Like, I don't think we actually need... I wonder if I can use dog food to cook. Not going to worry about it. I guess I'll keep the dog food just for fun. But yeah, we don't need to go back there for a while. We've filled our cabinets. That's not where I keep butter. Whatever. I'll worry about it later. So I will spend some time organizing this place offline, so you don't I'll have to sit around and watch me do that. But I'll do that from the safety of my home. And if I start seeing evidence that Shonda has got the plague, I will stop and we will make sure to spend some time with her together before she goes. Let's get back to reading the chat. Yeah, so Ming says, if I'm affected by the zombie plague, disinfecting my wound won't do anything. That is true. I think all I'm trying to do is avoid a conventional infection, because that can also be annoying, though it's definitely a lot less dangerous. If you're taking care of yourself, it's a lot less dangerous than the zombie plague by a massive margin. I mean, zombie plague is inevitable death. Infection, you usually recover from. Oh, Melitor says I can open the dog food can and put it in the composter. Of course, it'll go bad in the composter. It'll serve a purpose there. That makes sense. Zero Skill says, the dog food is the choice of 3 out of 4 Mad Maxes. All right, so we finally, over the course of 3 episodes, we finally accomplished what we wanted to do with Shonda in that apartment complex, which is we refilled our pantry. And that's what we were there to do. In the future, I will assume, if I spend some time away from that apartment complex, I will assume that zombies have gotten back inside. And probably not as many as were in there originally, but if I go back in there again for another food run, I will assume there's a decent chance that I'll have to face resistance again. And I'll go in there with my guard up, because apparently, even after clearing the entire thing, I still should have gone in with my guard up. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that she makes it through that scratch. Hope she didn't get the zombie plague. And if so, then I think that what our next goal should be, now that we've got enough food lying around our house, I think our next goal should be to go to that police station, see what kinds of additional equipment we can get, and then take stock of our gun situation and teach Shonda to shoot. Because I feel like, that actually getting close to a zombie apparently is really bad for you. If you can get good at shooting, it feels like that's a thing that you should try. So we'll give that a chance. Yeah, so Zero Skill is confirming that, a scratch is a 7% chance of zombification. So you're okay most of the time when you get scratched. But so how many times does 7 go into 10? It goes 11 times into 77. 84 is 12. That makes 91, 98, so 14 times. So basically, if you get scratched 14 times by a zombie, you should expect, by and large, one of those should be fatal. And so that's what 7% means, right? That it's typical for 14 scratches to result in 1 fatal scratch. Basically, the more Shonda gets scratched, the more she counts down those 14 until it becomes weird that she hasn't died. So we want to avoid scratches as much as possible, which is actually one reason why my characters never have a high first aid skill. Because they're all solo players. They're not playing with other characters. I mean, most of my characters are solo, which means that, they don't have somebody else to heal. And so basically, the only reason they're still alive is because they have not been taking a lot of injuries. So they don't get a lot of opportunities to build up that skill. Anyway, we've been talking for a while. I've been streaming for ages. I don't usually stream for 3 hours, but I don't know. I was just feeling like it today, so I'm glad you all hang out with me. This was a lot of fun. I had a good Sunday afternoon. I hope you did as well. Let's wrap up this episode. So here's a subscribe button for my channel. Here are links to other videos, and the next video with Shonda, where she either goes to the police station or dies. That's going to be there. So see you then.